who am I? You know, who am I to the people? You know, I have a kid now, like I said before. Honestly, it's just that fatherhood time. You know, I haven't yet spent much more time with my son as I would want to. And he'll understand that as he gets older. If I can see, like, how can I change and how can I give my son more knowledge rather than luxury things, then I'm going to do that. My father, though, is the one that really, he knows me best. He's seen me at my worst, he's seen me at my best, you know, and he's going to be the one that definitely is going to tell me the things that I really need to focus on how can I beat this guy. I trust him. I trust him with my life.
It's the first minute. It's gonna break. The first minute hurts.
Long before the noise reaches its peak, this fight is already underway, not inside the ropes, not beneath blinding lights, but in the silent spaces where belief is tested and habits are peeled back to their rawest form. Two fighters, two very different.
And I just want everyone to see that, you know, my father didn't become trainer of the year just by luck. You know, in 2020, you know, we beat the most decorated fighter pound for pound during that time, Vasily Lomachenko. That was from him. You know, he told me how the game plan had to go.
And he'll push him and he'll freaking just try dogging him. But he's trained for that. He's trained to keep on doing that every round. So when he spars,
Make everybody tired.
so when he spars, I tell him, okay, you can box.
Yeah.
You can box, but what's gonna happen when you can't box no more, you get tired of it and you feel that guy's weight?
Yeah.
Touch your body, go on top, and then you go on top.
Good go. Shaw. Concentrate.
You're doing things I can almost never do it.
Rhythms, moving toward the same night from opposite directions. Lopez has always existed in that uneasy space where confidence leans into defiance, where belief isn't gifted through applause but forged through doubt. He's never been someone who needs calm or comfort to function. If anything, chaos has often been the spark.
You know, I didn't want to go into the gym. I didn't, you know, especially when I had to swim. You know, that was painful. But it was the training, the work ethics that you have to put in between the miles of running and the depths of how you have to sacrifice your whole body in this. You know, a lot of people don't understand, even to this day, how much we have to really do, how much we beat up our body.
So when he comes here, we go to the body. When he comes here, go to the body. Esa. Oh, beautiful.
He can't touch it, champ.
Arc that unlocks his most dangerous version. That's what makes his preparation for Shakur Stevenson so intriguing. This time, however, the noise hasn't altered him, it has sharpened him away from the spotlight. Teofimo's camp has focused on tightening the parts of his game that don't.
You know who that is, right?
Like really looking.
My father put me in with the top guys, professional fighters at like 12, 13 years old. You know, and that was something that I really enjoyed the most because it was hard. I would cry, I would run away, I didn't like it. I would tell him like, you know, this is not for me, I want to quit. And he would just, nope, no, you could do this. My father would flip it around sometimes and say, okay, you want to quit? We'll quit. And literally I would stop for maybe a day or two and bug him, be like, hey, I want to go back in the gym. So I believe we had this connection obviously since birth.
Rely on adrenaline cleaner distance control, discipline between explosions, and imposing structure on moments where instinct once ruled. The focus isn't just on power or explosive athleticism, it's on patience, timing, and the awareness that against someone like Shakur, chances are limited. This camp feels grounded in accountability.
Camp, you know, you gotta be serious and stuff. You know, yeah, that's to get focused on the fight, but gotta make it a fun camp. So, right now, I'm gonna blow my dad's ear.
About 13,000 years ago, it was a dominant term in the study of ancient America. But it was wrong. The old notion had been completely overtaken. Then, fossilized human footprints have been found in the New Mexican desert.
I don't feel good, bro. Why you do that to me, bro? And you film that shit too, man? You better erase that shit.
Less playing to the outside world, more honest self-examination. Every session circles the same question: can Teofimo stay composed and effective when the pace slows? He understands that Shakur thrives on frustration, so the
important to take breaks in between camps, you know, or even in camp. We're so focused at what's at task that we end up forgetting to have fun. You know, we have a long week of training. Let's reward ourselves for that.
Work now is about resisting that pull, learning how to apply pressure without rushing into mistakes. This isn't the Teofimo hunting highlight reel moments. This is a fighter trying to control them, and that version is far more dangerous than.
Today we're doing sparring breakfast. So we're gonna do a little mixed potato hash with some chicken, sausage, and some protein pancakes and some ancient grain sourdough.
Ready.
Ready.
To me, too slow. Too slow. Get out the way. Is all that matters. All that matters. I'm Zach, I'm gonna keep walking to you, you know, man. He got a catch, it's only 3 runs.
Well, yeah, get ready. We need to be pushed today. Bring the smoke, buddy. You doing great. Yep, that's body. Yep, that's that body. July 12th, demolish it. You're gonna demolish it. Guys way too slow, sports too sharp, too fast, too strong.
The reckless one. Across from that preparation stands Shakur Stevenson, a fighter who has never depended on chaos to define himself. Discipline has always been his natural state. While Teofimo sharpens his edge through restraint, Shakur sharpens his by stripping away anything unnecessary.
There we go. There we go. Left 15, all the way down.
Tweaking a day.
Yeah, that's that prep. That's so what you already been doing?
Yeah.
That got it.
Let me see that.
Good. That's good.
I feel great. Sprints kind of be getting me right, get my conditioning right. Sometimes in a fight could turn into a sprint.
For crowd reactions, for moments when momentum threatens to turn, the work is about staying centered through it all. He doesn't rush rounds, chase reactions, or confuse activity with control. Everything is built on efficiency, removing options, forcing errors without forcing exchanges. Shakur knows this. Fight won't be decided by emotion or volume. It will be won in the quiet seconds between punches, where positioning defeats power and patience overcomes impulse. His preparation reflects that reality. He isn't training to prove anything. He's training to execute.
Fight coming up. I heard you was the one that wanted to fight, right?
Yeah. I actually set this fight up.
And I honestly did it because I wanted to push myself. I know that Teo is a tremendous fighter. I know he's on an extremely high level. And I feel like, well, I know that I can beat him, but I know that this should be a tough set, so I'm ready.
Who were some of the other options you had?
Lamar Roach.
That would have been a real good fight, man. But I mean, Teo, he's a bigger name though, so I see why you went with him.
Yeah, bigger name, and also he got the more accolades. He's been undisputed before. He's on one belts at 35, one belts at 30, at 40. So he's more accomplished. So I know that would be a better name on my resume.